Hello, let me stop this music. I hope you had music. I thought I'd try something different and see whether there'd be a little bit of music playing. Hello, everyone. My name is Alisa Tilsner. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia, here to give you some crafting, inspiration, teach you how to use your products. Maybe you want to purchase a few more products. We all want your new products, don't we? Hello, Laurie. Hi, Holly. Welcome, welcome. So tell me, did you get the music while the countdown was happening? I see a few of you were watching while the countdown was going on. So I'm hoping that there was a little bit of music, because I didn't realize that while that countdown's going, you can actually hear me. So if I'm sniffing or my belly's gurgling or there's stuff going outside, then you can hear all of that too. So, and my squeaky chair. Very wet in Perth. That means I should get my clothes off the line today, because I'm sure that we will get your weather soon, Deb. Good morning. Good morning. Watching your first live. Hello. Rainy in Perth. Okay. So yes, there was music. Excellent. Okay. So I am definitely going to be pulling in my clothes this afternoon. It's sunshiny here, but we always get WA weather probably maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a little bit of rain tomorrow. So anyway, hello. Okay, let us go. I was going to say something else, but now I can't remember. So it's gone. Oh, that's right. I was going to say, if you are watching on YouTube, then don't forget to sign in so that you can comment with me, because I love it's more fun when everyone's commenting as well. Hi, Katie. Oh, we've got lots from the US today as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I am just going to flick over, whoop, not that one, this one, to do my usual little spiel at the beginning of each video. So this is my blog, and over on my blog you will find all of my cards, and my videos are on there as well. I sometimes put some reels on there. If there's a reel for a card that I've made, I pop that on there as well, so you can find everything in one place. There's also a subscribe button so that you can join up with my newsletter. And each Friday, I'm thinking I might change it to a Tuesday. Apparently Tuesdays are a better day for an email. I don't know. But anyway, I just have to think about that a little bit more. And but anyway, once a week, regardless of what day it will be, you will get a free PDF tutorial for signing up for my newsletter. Generally the card that we make today, and you will get full instructions on sizes and measurements and all that type of thing, inches and centimeters. I'm working in inches now, crazy, and then I convert it to centimeters, so that it's the best of both worlds, right? So you can do that after you've watched the video. Run over there and grab it. I have a host code. So if you are purchasing with me, Australia, if you are purchasing with me this month, grab the host code and you will receive a free solid faceted gems. I don't have these yet, but they look really, really pretty. I've got some coming. And these are valued at $14 when you place a minimum order of $75. Now, even if you only place a $50 order, please use the code, because you might go back during the month, and that way I can collect all your orders and I can still send you out them as well. But please do make sure you use the code, because I only have, like, getting the code applied afterwards if you miss out is a little tricky. So, but you also get an extra PDF with an extra 6 cards. Lisa Bernard from Queen Bee Creations in the US and we get together and we create a set of 6 cards using a particular bundle. So you will also get that free when you place an order, and that's with any value for me. Also coming on, I can't see comments while I'm doing this stuff, so I'll catch up with my comments afterwards. My Thumbprints class by mail has closed. Products are ordered. I'm waiting for them to be shipped and arrived, but you can still purchase the tutorial anytime. Any of my class by mails, the tutorials are over on my website under shop tutorials, I think I've called it, so something like that. But you can purchase these anytime. If you are a demonstrator, you can purchase them and teach them in person. You are more than welcome to do that. So if you're stuck for ideas, you may do that. And these are both in inches and centimeters as well. And I've created, when I create my cards, I make them a size so that they will fit in both of our envelopes. So that isn't an issue either, because our card bases are actually different sizes, not just different inches and centimeters. It's actually a different size. So I've tried to create them so that they'll fit in envelopes for both markets. So, and almost finally, I'm nearly done. We have our In Colour starter kit, which is an add-on to our starter kit. So our starter kit in Australia is $169 and you get $235 worth of free product. But for the month of May only, you will also get a starter kit, an In Colour starter kit in your starter kit. That makes sense. So you'll get the 5 new ink pads, you'll get cardstock, you'll get designer series paper, you'll get some grid paper. So it's all fun, and that's valued at $116.50. So if you would like to join, try it out. They've got nothing to lose. Get in touch with me and we'll have a chat. And then finally, we're getting ready for the next mini catalogue. Can you believe it? It'll be our Christmas catalogue. We are getting ready for this one. So if you're a customer of mine and you have purchased between, I've got the dates now, it's December and the end of May, and you've spent at least $100, then you will automatically get a free catalogue. Now, I did have a little bit of a hiccup. I missed a few on my annual catalogue, but hopefully I've ordered everybody who were supposed to be on that list but weren't. So I think I've caught everyone. I'm not sure. If you're not sure whether you got one, just get in contact with me and I'll organise to get you out one if I missed you, because I don't know what happened there, but I've tried to catch up. Okay, I think that's it. We'll get rid of that. We'll get over here. We'll say hello to everyone else who's come in. Wendy, Leah, Kylie. Yay. Oh, you love getting the email? Oh, good. Good. Sending smiles. Definitely need that bundle. It is amazing. I'm not using it today. I'm going to use a few different ones. So let me swing around and we will get, I thought it was a little bit pixelated then and I was like, no. So we are going to be using a variety. I'm focusing mainly, if you hadn't noticed, I've started focusing on one particular suite or bundle or stamp set or something for a couple of weeks, and then we'll move on to focus on something else. So we are still focusing on the Happiness Abounds. This will be my last project before I move on to something else. Hello, everyone. Still got people coming in. How wonderful. So we are going to make a card with the Happiness Abounds. So we're going to be using a huge amount of stuff. Let me bring it all over. So the Happiness Abounds, we'll get to the paper in a second, is this one here. Now, I'm going to tell you now, in case you're holding out, I am not going to do a class by mail for this particular suite, mainly because I've worked out people like to watch me colour in, but they don't want to colour in necessarily themselves. So because I will definitely be colouring this one in, I have decided that I won't do a class by mail with it. So if you are waiting for that, don't wait, just go and order this suite before. So, and then we have the dies that match them. So we will cut out each of the images, and these little ones here, I haven't played with them yet. And then we've got this one here, which does, oh, my card's away. It sort of pops out leaves, and they look like little hearts, but they're leaves. And you can actually pop some of the leaves up so that you can get a sort of a 3D look. These ones along here are like a spiral, like you've ripped a page out of a spiral book, and this one is more like, you know, those ones that have got the clippy things, the ringed binder thingies. Anyway, just to add a little bit of interest to your card through die cutting. So we're going to be using that. We are going to be using the teacup. So as a little add-on, I just want to pop all my flowers into a teacup, and we have matching dies for the teacups as well. And these ones have lots of little dies, so don't lose them. And tiny little, I don't know whether you can see that, tiny little sentiments as well. I just can't thank you enough. So we're going to be doing, there's chat going on that I'm staying out of on the thing. Good morning, Leslie. Okay, and then finally, we are going to use the dies from the Slim Sayings. So this one is in the mini catalogue, and the mini catalogue goes until June. So you still have a bit of time for that. And these are the dies. They're big, chunky ones. These are the dies that we'll be using. I'm not going to use the stamp set. I'm just going to use the dies. I'll be using this one here. And then we've got this one here. So you will get a tall, it's not a slim card. I guess it's slimmer than normally, but I wouldn't call it tall and skinny. I would just call it a slim card. So we're going to be using both of them. So I will keep them out. I'm not going to use you. I'll put you away. And then we're going to use a bit of the designer series paper. So I thought that I would show you what the designer series paper is like. These are the only 4 sheets I've got left, which, you know, is pretty bad of me because I should have used a whole packet by now, right? So we'll be using this one, and I'm actually using a bit of the paper from this side. And it's really, really hard to find a side that you actually like. How amazing is that? And I love that it changes in from one color into the next. And then we've got a band across the middle here that's sort of like got a mixture of all of them as they overlap and transition to the next color. Just gorgeous. And then we've got little cross hatches on the back. This one's just got flowers. The color's not picking it up very well, but we've got pinks into yellows, into blues, into purples. So that's really pretty. And more of that canvas painting. It's just beautiful. This one you do need to hand cut. And again, it's just nice. And these ones, there's 2 sheets of these, and your dies will cut out your flowers and your leaves. So you can use that, cut them out, or you can use that as a whole sheet like that. Oops, turn it over, show you the other side. So we've got the matching purples on the other side, and then we've got a sheet of pinks, and then our pink on the back, pink and yellow in the back. So it is really, really, really hard to pick a favorite side. Normally you've got a favorite side, but seriously, super hard to find a favorite on that one. So I just want to show you quickly before we move into our card. These are some cards that I made this week, and I actually did a reel on them. You may have seen them. So the reel is on Instagram, it's on YouTube, it's on Pinterest, it's on all the places. So oh, hurry up, postage. I know my postage is really late lately. I've got about like 4 orders coming and I'm still waiting. So this is actually like a rolled technique, but there's a bit of a funny story to this one. Super easy to create. But when I first saw it in a card making group, I thought it was actually 3D like I've done here, but it wasn't. It was computer generated, made to look like it was 3D with the shadowing behind it. It was but they actually printed them and it was flat. And I actually thought it was torn, so that's what I did. And it wasn't until later that somebody else made an actual real torn card, and they went, no, that wasn't what you're supposed to do. I mean, I didn't have my glasses on, so I wasn't really looking properly. But anyway, it makes for a really, 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 Leanne, just email me, okay? Message me, because I think you weren't here when I said that I had a few glitches with my ordering. So if you haven't received it, then let me know and I'll follow them up. And I think that I have another customer who hasn't received hers yet either. So just follow up with me and I will chase them up. Okay, are we getting closer to the card? So we know that I've got all my birthdays this month. And this was the card that I made for my hubby. So I am going to recreate this one using our teacups and our thingy, our flowers. God, I can't think. I'm reading the comments and I'm trying to think at the same time as reading these comments. Oh yeah, exactly. I thought it was interesting. I had one lady comment on my Instagram and said, nope, she didn't like it. And I was like, oh, okay. She said it covered up too much of the paper. The paper's too pretty. So this is what I'm going to make for today. And I used this little border as a little side hole closer thingy. I won't show you the inside because I'll show you a snippet. There we go. So because we wrote in his card. So that is what we are going to make today. So I'll show you quickly if you're wondering. The Artfully Composed Suite is what I used for his card. And again, that's in the mini catalogue. I think it's till the end of June that you have for that one. And you can get, I put little tabs here. I thought that would be smart of me, wouldn't it? So, and then this is the slimline bundle thingy that we get. And you can actually get slimline envelopes to match. And they come in a couple of different colours. So you've got is it grey granite or smoky? One of those. It's a grey one. And a white one. And this one I popped inside a Just Jade one. I know it has retired now, but there is a Just Jade soft. It's a soft envelope. It's not that colour. It's like a softer thing. But anyway, so that is what is going on for that. Right, yeah, I'll put that behind me so that we can finally get started. Now, I have cheated and I already have my flowers coloured. So I did a video this week that went up on Monday, because you'll remember that last week I coloured in the pink flowers and did a tutorial on how to do them. And then this week I've made the rest of the flowers and the leaves. And I've also got a stash. So these ones are on watercolour paper, but I've also got a couple that are on shimmery cards. So I thought I'll bring them out. These ones haven't been watercoloured. They've been, but they're still green and they still match. So I'm going to use all of my bits and pieces up because I never tend to do that. So that is what I'm going to do. So I've got all my flowers, put them aside. Oh, I feel like I'm talking lots. Okay, so I have picked a bit of paper. So I'm going to start with this piece of paper that will go behind. I've got a vellum circle. Actually, I should pick that up. I will lose that. I'll put it there where I can see it. So I'm going to do a granny apple green card base. So it is going to be a pretty bright card, I think. And then, so I've already scored this one. So I'll just get my base sorted. All right, and then I've got my layer of paper. And now I'm just going to grab this guy here. Do I want to do one that's got that closing thing still? We should, shouldn't we? We might be here for a little bit longer, considering I've already waffled on for them. But let's get these pieces sorted. Grab my machine here. Okay, and then I want to die cut this one, but I actually want to save some. Now this fits perfectly on our A5, what cardstock do we have? A4. Look, I've been using inches for so long, I'm getting myself confused. So that is one length of an A4 cardstock, and it just fits perfectly. US people, I'm sorry, I don't know whether that is bigger or smaller for your card, but our length fits perfectly. This is a slow go as well. Whoa, that's a big one. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that down. I might just have to trim this up just a smidge. So I've got that piece there. Now you can keep all of these little chevron-y type pieces, but you know, if I keep them, I will never use them. So I am not going to keep them. Do you guys keep these things? Would you keep them? Because then you'll probably all go, yeah, I'll keep them and make something else out of it, and then make me feel bad for throwing them away. All right, so I've got that bit there. I might just need to trim a little bit off the edges. Just pull that bit off. All right, and then I'm going to grab this one here, and I'm going to you keep all your scraps like that. I did, and then I find that I just never go back and use them. So I'm going to not keep them. Okay, so I need to die cut that now. Oh. So I will bring this in. So this is good. So I have basically used one whole sheet of cardstock, like a full. I'm just going to lay that down, try and get it as straight as possible. I don't think it is. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. So lay that down. Whoops, typical. Doesn't that happen? Doesn't that always happen? And I'm hopeless at using the Post-it notes because I do the same thing. Oh my goodness, I know what it is. It's hanging over. That's the problem. And if I use Post-it notes, then oh, you rotter. You rotter. All right. That's going to do. If it's crooked, it's crooked. I'll cover it up somehow. All right. Oh, I'm bad. I know because I've done it so many times in the past. I'll keep that and I'll make another card out of it. But unless you're making 2 cards in the one sitting, you know what? Washi tape and I do not have a good deal. I always somehow manage to pop that down as well. I always manage to tear my card when I use washi tape. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Can't figure it out. So I can't wait until we can get the magnetic plates. That will solve my problem, I'm sure. Okay, don't need you. I'll put you away now. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've got my piece here and I've got my paper trimmer here, and I've already got, like, from where I die cut, I don't know whether you can see, but there's already like a score line that's almost there. So I'm just going to follow that score line actually and score it a little bit further. I'm going to try anyway. Close enough. Don't cut it, make sure you score it. Oh, okay, touch it to get some of this tackiness off. Right, so then I'm going to just score that. And it has got a little bit of texture wrinkle from my die cutting machine. If anyone knows how to avoid that, let me know. I'm going to use the tear and tape for this one because I want it to stay put. And I'm going to do 2 lines. Won't use it, just, yeah. Oh, yep, good. Yay, Laurie. Chuck them out. Unless you know that you will use them. All right, actually, I might take this one off first. Otherwise, I might have trouble getting... actually, that's not what I wanted to do. But anyway, I was only going to peel a little bit back. But because I'm overlapping, I don't think it'll work. And I should have gone right to the edge, but anyway, that's okay. Oh, and I cut my fingernails this morning. All right, so this one I'm going to lay just on the inside. And now because I've peeled the backing off, I want to be really careful because we want to keep this nice and straight. Go with the fold line rather than like keep that fold line on the edge, and then you'll know that that is straight. Oops, and I think I've lost, my backing didn't come off properly. Oops, and now I've torn my card. Oh, doesn't matter. I think there's well enough, more than enough tape on there to hold that. So that will give me my little fold over closure. So just like that. That will give me my little, you can make this wider if you want. If you want this little thing to come further into your card, you can just make that, like I was just trying to keep it all into the one piece of cardstock. So, but you can do it that way as well. And there we go. So that's the first bit done. Now this bit, now you could have used the adhesive, now did I need to trim off? I think we'll be okay. I think that you could use those adhesive sheets to make this one really sticky. Oh, that's what there was something I was going to do before I came on live and I'm like, I can't remember what it was, but I now know what it was. It was to get a new one of my glue pens, and now I can't find where I've put my scrap paper. Where's my paper? I'm just going to have to use this. Can't find my... Oh, actually, I think I know where it is. So anyway, close your eyes. Contraband. So I'm just going to, you can use whatever adhesive you like. If you like the fine tipped adhesive, use that. I'm just going to put dots on some of them, but you will want to go all the way around the edges, and I'm just going to put dots on those thinner ones. You do want this fairly secure. I'm running out. All right, I think that's enough. So then just get, oh, your brown box arrived. Yay, that's fun and exciting. I'm hoping that mine will turn up today. All right, so now I just put a block over the top, and I'll find another block and fill that one, and that will hopefully grab hold of it. Scooch it out of the way while we work on the next bit. Oh, and with this one, I probably won't do it live today, but what I did is just cut a white panel and just stuck it over the top of that, and you don't even know that you've got your little join line there, your third piece. Okay, so next we need, oh, I'm really upset that I forgot to bring, I don't need you. I didn't bring my, I think I know where my grid paper is. I think it's in my son's room. I wrote a message on it to him, and I think I've left it in his room. All right, so I'm going to do the stripy teacups, and I'm going to do it in Melon Mambo so that it matches some of my, hopefully this has got enough padding, so that it's going to match some of my flowers. I thought about doing it in the green, but I think I'll have too much green going on. So we'll just stamp that one. Hey, Carol. Yeah, we all do a happy dance when a BBB turns up, don't we? A big brown box. So we'll do that. I will just give it a quick clean with my Stampin' Chamois. If you don't have one of these, you're missing out big time. I mean, we all know that pinks and reds and purples and deep dark colours stain our stamps, but that gets it all off nice and clean. There we go. Okay, so I will need to die cut that one. So much stuff going on. And so we will die cut it with that one. Now I actually have started to actually trim, so I'm not putting my whole piece of card through, because my plates are so well, they're getting to the point where they almost need replacing. So if I run my whole piece of card through, I end up with imprints on it. So I've just been making it smaller. And have a look at this. I'll use my little one for this. But I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I put on one of my Instagram stories, oh, I think I need to buy some new plates, and do I need, and it was a bit of a survey thing just for fun, and people were like, no, you don't need a new plate. Yep, but look what's happened today. I should have bought a new plate, because that one, I'm going to see how long it holds on, but anyway, I should have bought one when I was thinking about it. So that new big crack has mind you, my plate sits nice and flat now, so maybe it's a handy thing. Okay. How cool is that? Like it. Like a stripy mug. Okay. I don't think I have to die cut anything else. I think I'm pretty right now. Holy cracked plate, Batman. I know, right? And it only happened this morning too, but like I just said, it sits a lot flatter now. So maybe I will get a little bit longer out of it. Who knows? Hasn't gone all the way through yet. Okay. Now I do have a piece of vellum. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to use vellum or not, but we will see how we go. And then I thought I just want to arrange, that one might be too big. I just want to arrange some of these pretty flowers. Now, one of them's in shimmer. That one's in shimmer. So I'll put that one aside until the last possible moment. But I thought, wouldn't it be pretty to have, you're in shimmer, to just have some pretty flowers going on. Now, actually, I don't know that that blue, let's bring this in. I'm not sure that that blue will match on that one. Let's have a, oops. I'm trying to pick it up. Nope, it's not going to work. No. Will the blue work is the question. And then I thought it would be pretty just to have a little cluster of, where's my other coloured one? Some flowers, some leaves. So I haven't made this one before, so we're doing it as we go. And then I've got I can't pick them up. I've got a yellow one as well, which I thought would blend in nicely. So what do you think? Do I need to go taller, do you think, or just have the three? Do you think that works? Because I think this blue, I think I've used more Coastal Cabana, where I think this blue is a bit more, it almost looks like a balmy blue, but I don't think that balmy blue was in the, I don't think the balmy blue, it was Pool Party, which I did use in that colour, but I think it's probably more, does it work, do you think? Do I need a yellow one? I quite like just that, to tell you the truth. And I've got these other, swap the yellow for a pink. Oh, like you mean like take a pink out and put a yellow in? Oh, can't pick things up. Don't cut fingernails before. Or we can do that. Oh, that does look pretty too. And I've got these other leaves. They haven't been coloured, hand coloured. They've been like, I had a sponged area and I just stamped over and did that. So there's three. So how's that? And I've got this one, but I think this one's too big. It's too big for my teacup, I think. So he can get used for another day like that. So then we've got the yellow, we've got the green, we've got the blue, we've got the pink. We're all tying in together quite nicely. And then I think I would do my, like, two pinks better. Two pinks. Oh, that's not the right pink, that one. Yeah, I quite like the two pinks. And I think just one blue. Actually, which one's the right one? One's on shimmer and one's, I don't think it really matters, does it? Actually, I think that one's on shimmer. That one's on shimmer. This one's on watercolor paper. Something like that. And then we can have our sentiment going across. And because don't forget that'll also be going on a green base as well. Actually, I should have done a sliver of, ooh, because I actually did it differently on my husband's card. I had a different coloured base. I wonder. Bear with me, people. Sorry when my head starts wandering. My brain starts to wonder. I'm just wondering if I put in an extra layer to tie in a little bit more of that pink. So if this is 3 1/4 and this is 3 1/2. Oh, I'm going to try with my trimmer. I can only, at the moment, my brain only functions in, you're going to laugh, my brain only functions in 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, but I am going to attempt, did I cut that the right size? Yes. I am going to try a, what's that? One, that's 1/4. half, whatever's between a half and a quarter. You start working in eighths then, don't you? 1, 2, 3/8. Look at me. I'm really advanced now. Let's have a look. And it's really hard to keep trying to practice your layering when nothing's stuck down. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that. What do you reckon about that? Just a really slim layer of pink, just to pick everything up and separate it from the base. I think that is a plan. Okay, try and, that one should be okay, even though it's not colored. It should be okay, shouldn't it? Maybe I should take out, maybe I should do all of them in the non-coloreds. We'll play with that in a minute. Okay, waffle waffle. All right, let's go and stick this down to this one. Pink layer. Okay, and look, it actually, oh, I might have to start playing in eighths to give me that nice, that's a really nice slim border. I haven't played with that before because my head hasn't functioned properly, but I quite like that. Okay, next. And I think I will keep that little layer of vellum because it just will hopefully separate it a little bit. Okay, let's stick that on here. So I'm going all the way flush. Actually, I'm going to open that up so I can make sure that I'm getting that centered properly. There we go. Tricky, tricky. And come down in case any of, don't go up in case any of those little V's are not stuck down properly like that one. Okay, radio. Now this may not get a good closure on it. It might only be a little bit of a closure, but that's okay. It doesn't really need to close properly, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna, now I am going to put my adhesive wherever I fancy because just not too low, but most of that is going to get covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is weird having it open. And so we can pop that down. I'll just glue this on, pink layer, yes. Tie everything together. You could even put some Wink of Stella on your cup here. Oh, get my cup straight. And I will just have a play and see which ones, whether I wanted the hand color. I was going to actually color in some more leaves this morning, but I got a little bit on the lazy side and I didn't do it. But I will pop these up on dimensionals, I think. Oops, knocked my blocks over. So just one in the middle. So we'll have one over this side, one over that side, and this one can go on a dimensional as well. And that one can try and pop in between, and I want a little bit of the stem there so that I can see that it's actually popping up. All right, now my leaves. So I've got these ones that have just been on the sponged side, so I could pop them in. Oh, that one looks good there. Or I could do, oh, these ones here have been, I might actually, you know what? I might actually put the full one down here, and then I might put these ones up here because they've got the bit of white space around them. It sort of separates it a little bit more from the card front. I should have moved it over a little bit. It's coming too close. No, they look better this way because they're facing down instead of up. I think that's what I'll do. And then that way you can sort of see them all each. And that's a nice big one to fill that big space there. There we go. Pop that one. That one's going to hang out, or just not quite. It's always hard when you're working in a little area and you think that you've got more room than what you think you do. And all right, we'll pop that one over there. Okay, sentiment time. And then hopefully you could tuck that under there, and that would keep your side closure closed if you wanted to. I mean, obviously when your card is standing, it's not going to be under there because it'll be standing open like that, so it won't matter. It's just while you're getting your card delivered, isn't it? Okay, I think I want a long skinny one. So I'm going to do best wishes or happy birthday. What do we think? I've probably got some scraps over here that I can use. Yep. Happy birthday or best wishes? What do you think? And I'm going to use Melon Mambo as well, I do believe. I think. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? And it worked out because it's in a good spot. It's just in a good spot. So, and if you put too many dimensionals on, like I put my dimensional in the center here, so if you put too many dimensionals, you won't be able to do that. So just bear that in mind as well. I'm thinking happy birthday. What else is there? Sending many thanks for all. Congratulations. But I want a long, slim one. So actually, that one might be too long. Actually, that one's not the right one anyway. That one says congratulations. Happy birthday. Might be too, yep, still might be too long. We'll go with what fits, which is best wishes, which I'm sure that you could use for a birthday card anyway. Yep, sorry, Laurie. The best wishes has to win out. Sometimes it's a matter of what fits, isn't it? So I do have lots of birthdays that I send out. But I think you could use best wishes for that as well. Righty, I'll get my trimmer. I mean, you could, even if you, oh, that's an idea. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say, even if you wanted to, you could, because there's this little slice of lemon or citrus, you could put that on the side, but that's a bit stupid because you're not actually drinking anything, are you? It's not like you're going to drink a cup of, although it could be rose tea, who knows? Can you get rose tea? I'm sure that you can get tea that has got rose petals in it, I think. Oh. And try and get this straight. Hopefully that is. Oops. Oops, oops. And last little bit. There we go. Actually, I might just trim that a little bit closer. Still just a fraction too long. You have to remember when you're doing these slimmer cards, you've got less room. Okay, and then for this one, I think I will also pop up I should use my little stubby tool to grab these instead of, I've got one fingernail left that's got, this one had a bit of an accident the other day, so I'll use a finger that's got fingernails on it. And then I went and cut the rest, so, because I don't like having one really short nail and then the others are long, so well, I did leave that one a bit long. Anyway, I'm waffling. So best wishes. I might put it up so that it's over the leaf just a smidge. There we go. And now we need some bling. So let's use these glossy dots. Now, what color am I going to use? I'm obviously I'm not going to use purple, but I can use any of those 3 colors. So, looks great. What colors am I going to use? Shall I use more pink? Because, you know, pink. We don't need to say anything more about pink, do we? All right, let's put one there. I think the pink. And then do 2 smaller ones. I was going to put one, maybe I'll put one up here. Actually, I might end up using more than my 3. Put one over here. Do I want to use more? Maybe I'll put one down here. And then I'm not very good when it comes to placement. Sometimes I'm just hopeless. So we'll put it there if they look out of place, whatever. So there we have it. There is my recreation. I'll bring in my hubby's card again. So that's the one that I did for him. And then we've got a female version as well. So I love that background. It's just a really nice, pretty one. So it's really hard to pick a coloured background with that one. So there we have it. Super, well, not super easy, but, you know, easy enough. Mind you, I didn't have to colour in all my flowers, so that already been done. If you did want to see how I coloured in the flowers, if you want a little watercolouring tutorial, I have the pink ones are on a separate video that I did last week, and then the rest of the colours I did this week. So they are both over on my YouTube channel under colouring tutorials. There we go. Yes, the chevron looks great for a female, doesn't it? I guess it just sort of blends into the background a little bit. It's not really sticky outy and in your face. It just sort of blends in. So mixture of all different products there. So don't forget that that Slimline Sayings bundle is in the mini catalogue end of June. You have for that one. So hey, Jane. So fantastic, awesome. I'll bring it up a little bit closer so you can have a closer look. There we go. And then again, just pop your cut your insert and pop it in there. You can stamp a couple of your flowers and leaves in the corners if you wanted to, because it's an awful lot of space to fill, right, when you're writing in cards. So you can just to finish that off quite nicely. So there you have it. So thanks very much for watching, and we will be back next week. I think we do have the virtual incentive trip, which I don't think I can actually make any of the videos that they've got going on, any of the networking sessions. So I should be here next Thursday. It'll be in between first son and second son's birthday, but I'm sure I will cope. I hope I'll cope. So anyway, thanks very much, and we will see you again next week. Bye.